California. The show is Black Lights. Watch how we shine.
KXVS, the voice of Stockton, live. The voice of Stockton at Stone Soup Studio. KXVS.
Sir, are you classified as human?
Negative. I am a meat popsicle.
Hello?
Corbin, sweetheart. You got broken fingers, you can't punch my number?
Hi, Mom.
17 messages.
Welcome to the afternoon entertainment hour at OJ's Juice Bar, and here's today's juice.
Oh, I get it. You want to make your only mother beg, is that it?
No, I don't want to make you beg. All I want is an explanation. Look, I just got in. I just smashed my cab. I lost my job. I got mugged. Besides that, everything's peachy.
I didn't come here to play Pumbaa on the radio.
This is your host, OJ, and most of you guys know me as Orlando Jose.
That's me.
You're listening to KXVS, the voice of Stockton. And welcome back to the afternoon entertainment hour at OJ's Juice Bar, and here's today's juice. Let's see who we have in the room over here. Let's go over here and say hi to everybody.
Hi, I'm Debe Griego from Sutter Gould Medical Foundation.
So let everybody know how we met, how we bumped into each other, and who you are.
Well, I met you talking at a BAA symposium, and we're talking about how we can make opportunities for the youth of our city, for Stockton, and how we can open doors and get our other collaboratives and different things like that, and see how we can make opportunities for them to get into the workforce and into the job situations.
How does someone like you get in that job?
Well, they came looking for me. They came looking for me because I have a desire to make sure that our youth get every opportunity they possibly can. I seriously know that they're our future, and I want to make sure that we can open some doors for them and make sure that our future is sound. So Sutter Gould, they came and found me, Sutter Gould Medical Foundation, and they gave me an opportunity to be a volunteer coordinator and to connect with the schools in Stockton, starting off in Stockton. Now I'm in all of San Joaquin County, but to go to the schools and offer them opportunities, talk to the students, see what do they want to do. And a lot of them don't know. They don't know what the path is they want to take. So we want to let them see the different opportunities they are, so this way in the future they know what they want to do.
So do you like find the schools, or you just visit them, or how they find you? Just like a teacher hit you up and then see if you come to them, or how's that work?
Well, it started off with our leadership. They really wanted to make a difference. They wanted to see how we as Sutter Gould can go out there and give these opportunities. So our first school that we connected to was Health Careers Academy, and we set up a meeting with them, and they introduced them to me, and we met some students. And it started off with 10 junior volunteers. That's it, just 10 kids coming into our facility and see if they like it and see if they can connect with something. And it's been amazing. Now we've connected to so many schools. And from that 10, it's turned in now to 270 students that we've brought into our facilities. So from that point, we started sending out flyers to the schools. And now I don't have to anymore. Now they're calling me. They want to see how their students can, in turn also get into these facilities, get their community service hours, be able to see what it's like on the other side. I say on the other side of the door. Everybody sees it through the classes and through the school books, and the teachers tell them these different things, but now they could see one-on-one with the doctors, or see firsthand what it is like on the other side, to see what it's like in the workforce in a medical facility.
Yeah, because I heard you guys had a story where I don't know if the person you guys were dealing with, what am I gonna do with these kids, and then all of a sudden he want them back.
Yeah. We've had a few people, because not everybody's always sure, but once these students go in there and they show their abilities, one of our physicians was amazed. He was amazed at what they can do. He's like, they are so, because these students are intelligent and they have so much ability, and they have this insight that we don't always have, because they see things with a different eye and a different perspective. And they were able to go in there and completely blow away all of our staff. They do every day, though, just what they do and what they bring to our facility. So now they want to give them more. They want to show them more. How can I help them more? And we have staff members that want to give them letters of recommendation. They want to show them more things because of what they see in them, the potential. And that's what I know, that these youth, these young people, all they need is somebody to give them a chance because the potential's within them. And somebody just needs to open a door and give them an opportunity to show what they got. And that's what we at Sutter Gould are trying to do. And it's been 3.5 years now that we've been doing this program. And I just, every time that a new student comes into our doors, you can see that their eyes are just wide and, you know, that sparkle in their eye. They just see that this is everything that they have hoped it would be because they get to see it firsthand.
And I was like excited, like, wow, now they know what they know.
Uh-huh.
And then you guys gave them like a foot in just to see how
it really works.
How it really works.
Exactly. Because, I mean, everybody sees it in school books, especially like the schools that we're connected to. A lot of them have medically pathed departments or classroom settings, and because these are for students that really want to go into the medical field. And they see it in the school books or videos that they show them in the classrooms, or the teachers talk about it, but they don't see it truly in action. And they could come into our facility and see it in action, get to have that relationship with the patient, whether it's just moving them from one department to the other, but they get to hear the patient's stories. And the patients love them. The patients just feel that life from them, and they get to just sit there sometimes and just talk with them. They get to interact with the patient and just hear the patient's story. So, I mean, we have some elderly patients that come in and just want to talk about what their life has been, and these students get to hear that real life experience from them and know that it's more than just what's inside of me, but it's further. We touch so many lives in every day.
I know you tell them this is not TV. This is the real thing.
Exactly, it's the real thing. It's and then they hear me talk, but then when they come in there, I go, okay, now you need to realize this is really my patient. I'm trusting you with. So this patient, you need to take that patient into your hands and treat them with the most care and compassion. And it's serious. This is real life. This is truly doing a job here. And they take it very seriously. They really do. They come and they are able to make a difference every single day that they're there.
So how many like students do you have involved, or a group of, like, do you go one-on-one with them? Do they go as a group?
Well, it depends. I go and present at a school, and it could be anywhere from 10 students that come that are interested up to 150 students that are interested. We don't take them all at one time, but we try to rotate them in as much as possible anytime there's an opening. Right now, like I said, we have 207. We had 271 to this date that we've had. Right now, I have 57 junior volunteers on staff within San Joaquin County. So 57 students that are coming from the different schools within our area. That most of them are here in Stockton, within our Sutter Gould Medical Foundation right there on Hammer Lane. They start from 7 o'clock in the morning, some of them, and some of them are there in the afternoon. So we have availability from 7 to 5 every single day, Monday through Friday. Some of them even go on weekends, and they're able to help the patients that are coming in to our urgent care. These students are very dedicated, because once they get a touch of it, that they're making a difference and that they're actually doing something so positive, they want more and more of it. They want to do more. They want to see more. You just pique their interest.
So do you ever get their parents is coming to you and thank you?
Oh, yes, I do. The one example I do have is there was this one student that she was extremely shy. I'm talking zero confidence. She had no confidence whatsoever. She would talk with her hands in front of her mouth because she didn't even want to hear her own voice. And through the experience she had volunteering with us, we started just really putting into her, just really telling her, you can do this. This is, it's within you. You're making a difference here every single day. And she started to find that confidence. And it got to the point where she was asked to be the valedictorian at her high school.
Oh.
She was up there on that platform, and she gave the most inspiring speech that I had ever heard. And when she was talking, her parents came up to me and grabbed my hand and told me thank you, because that would not have been possible just the year before. Because she couldn't even speak in front of one person. Now she was speaking in front of a crowd that was just, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people. And she just inspired everyone that you can make a difference and you can do it.
I know, it's just mind-blowing where, someone as yourself touch a lot of people's lives and make them move forward.
Yeah, that's what we want to do. That's what, I'm excited to be a part of Sutter Gould Medical Foundation, who has the insight to know that we can make a difference in our youth. They're the future generation, and we have to give them an opportunity to become what they're meant to be. They all have a purpose in their life, and we have to help them to get there. And I mean, another instance, we had a young boy who came in, and he was, I'm going to be a doctor because that's what I'm supposed to be. And once he got in there and he was able to shadow our chief operating officer, he was able to shadow her, and she's in the administration department, of course. He goes, that's it. That's what I want to do. I see her passion about what she does. He goes, I need to be in administration. And that was after just 1 month of volunteering. He was able to see what his path was going to be. It wasn't being a doctor. And he wasn't excited about being a doctor. He just knew that that was something he's supposed to do, because that was something that was told to him growing up, you should be a doctor someday. But now he's going on to have a full scholarship in administration. He kept his GPA up, and he's ready to go, and he's getting a full scholarship to a university, and he wants to come back and work for Sutter Gould and be a part of our administration department.
Yeah, I was always wondering, like, stuff like that. Like, they come in and they want to do that, and then they see something else.
Yes.
They flip over and...
Because they find their niche.
There you go.
They find what truly is their passion. Because most students, even, most people don't exactly know what they want to do. They have an idea maybe, or they kind of think they want to make a difference. Everybody wants to make a difference. They want to make it a better place. They want to make Stockton great. But these students come in there with not truly an idea, but we get to show them all these different avenues of the medical field, whether it be administrative, whether it be clinical or non-clinical. They get to see all the different ones, and they find their niche. They find where their passion truly lies. So then when they go on to university, now they can take the path with understanding. They know exactly what it is, what they want to do. They're not going to waste their time. They're going to go they have a goal now, and they can reach it. So it's doable. That's what excites me, because I see these students and, now I know. They tell me, Miss Griego, I know what I want to be. And they have all confidence in it now. They have no doubt. So I know they'll succeed.
I know, it's like they come in the program and they're like kind of like swimming around, and then they find something and they get the hang of it,
Mm-hmm.
and then they thank you for the opportunity that which you gave them a push to go forward.
Exactly. And our staff are amazing. All of our staff that are there, if they see somebody that's, you really like doing phlebotomy, well, let me show you what we do. Let them see it, because once they say, I really am interested in that, or if I really have this interest for neurosurgery. So our neurosurgeons are amazing, and so is our staff, to show them the other side of kind of what they do. This is what the scope looks like. This is what this.
I know. I mean, like, listen to all those positions in that program. Like, how would you think so many years for them to get there?
Mm-hmm.
To be hands-on.
Exactly, to get that hands-on. And also they can see, how long is it going to take me to do this? What's it going to take for me to get there, to achieve it? So this way they have no question. They know exactly what's in front of them.
Because, like, the other way, if I would have did that, it'd make me so tired from school and this and that. Then it beat me up. Then I don't feel the urge to go after it, because it's so tiring. And then, even though I want to, and then
it seems
this other way is... for them to get the younger generation into doing it.
Exactly. And the other thing, they already have that, they see what it's possible. They see that somebody else has done it. So it gives them the motivation. You know what? I can do it too. If they could do it, I can do it too. Or this is exactly what it took them, so now they have that complete path and plan of what they need to do to get to that end goal.
So what are the positions or whatever you have them like dab in a little bit?
Well, we get them in all of our facility, which has all of the different types of departments, which is specialties. I call them my ologies, which, there's neurology and oncology, and there's endocrinology. So there's a whole list of different things, but they get to see what the specialty side does, as well as our primary care. Primary care is our pediatrics department and our family medicine. And then we also have radiology there and x-ray, and they get to see what our techs do. They get to see what the day by day that they're going through. And then we have our urgent care, so they could see a patient that just comes in there and we have to get them in quickly, and they get to be there alongside. And they don't get to do the clinical things because we have our boundaries also,
yeah.
but they can see what it is that we do. And also we have our lab, all the blood tests and all the different types of tests, and they could see them put them into the different machines where they're going to be taking the plasma out. And I mean, I don't totally understand it all because I tell you, I'm very non-clinical, but these kids see these things. They've seen videos of them, like I said, and they've, heard about it, or somebody came and told them about it. But to be able to stand there and see the plasma separate, in the blood, and
they wonder why they do this, and now they know.
Exactly. Now
boom,
they can
boom,
ask.
boom, yeah.
And we benefit from it too. The life that they bring into our facility, and that passion and compassion that they give to our patients, that's immeasurable. They have such a connection with our patients and with our staff. They give to us too. We see them, and we see their zeal and their excitement for what they want to be. It brings new life to us, and an excitement for what we do. Because in a day-to-day basis, it becomes a routine sometimes. But we see that spark, and it makes us realize how amazing it is what we do. Even me, being able to just talk to these kids, and they hear me, man, Miss Debbie, you got me all energized to do this. To know that I can have that impact on somebody, that's just life-changing.
Dude, sometimes they get all nervous. They go tell you, I don't know if I could do this.
Exactly. And it gives
I'm
you
like jellyfish, because I don't know what to do.
Exactly. They do get nervous, of course, but then it gives us an opportunity to encourage them. And no, you can do it. You got this. And we encourage them always, every single day. I have to, and that's the one thing that I make sure that me as their overseer.
See, I like encouragement, because sometimes where I do something wrong, and they'll just down me, and I'll be like,
No.
I'm like, if you keep yelling at me, I'm not ever gonna get it right.
No,
I go, don't, since you're so smart, tell me what I'm doing wrong.
Everything is a learning opportunity. That's how we look at it. Everything's a learning opportunity. And if we make a mistake, well, we're human. We're going to. But how can we fix this? And you fix it with me. So we're going to learn together. How could we have changed this? And how can we get a better outcome afterwards? And that's why we tell everybody, we will never, we always give them this feeling of there's something more you can do. We compliment the good things, and we have them help us change what isn't. Because like I said, everything's a learning experience, and that's what we bring them in there to learn. They want to know more. They're like those sponges that just want to keep learning more and more and more. So if a mistake is made, well, this is a learning moment. Now, how can we fix this, and how we can make sure it doesn't happen again? And what did you learn from it? Tell me what your experience is. And
so you have them jot down the little journals and stuff like that?
Yeah, well, they all write journals, and they take them back to their school so they know what exactly the teacher knows what they did. What did you learn today? So all the teachers do have them do that, and we sign off on everything they do. And they have to treat it like a job. They have to clock in. They have to write down what they did today, and then they have to clock out at the end of the day. They have to collect their badge. They have to badge in to whatever department they're going to. So they have to be responsible.
Yeah,
so we're teaching them that.
That's a good feeling for them. They have a badge, a name,
everything.
clock in.
And it excites them because their badge looks just like mine. They are a Sutter Gould, Medical Foundation employee, whether it's a volunteer or if it's not. They are a part of our staff, and I tell them they're a part of the Sutter Gould family once they become on board. So it's exciting for them because it's important, but it's also responsibility. And we want our next generation. We want these young people to learn to be responsible adults. So they are something that is an asset to our city. We want to make sure that they become responsible and take responsibility for all their actions.
Like, do you ever work with either some patients or some students where they have hidden disabilities?
Oh yeah,
tell you?
yeah.
Like sometimes I'll have some people I met and I haven't even known, and I'm like, why does she keep forgetting? I told her this yesterday.
Yeah,
I told her this today, and then I found out short memory loss.
Yeah, well, we do put it in their orientation packs and whatever applications, if there's anything they needed to disclose to us. Everything, of course, is very kept private. HIPAA laws make sure that we keep everything confidential, and there's nothing more important than every person's confidentiality with us. But we make sure that if there is anything, that we will work with it. Because all of us have something that we're not the best at, but we need to highlight the things that you can do.
Yeah, usually that's how we do. We'll say, if you don't remember writing, maybe pictures or video or something.
Yes.
To make them remember.
Whatever works for them. Like I said, we find their niche. We find how they can do the best that they can do and bring out the best out of them. Because it benefits both of us. It benefits everyone. Them, our patients, our facility, and our whole community. It makes it better.
I know there's always success stories where people say that he can't do it or she couldn't do it because of this disability, and then bam, success stories.
And just life circumstances. Sometimes life circumstances are just difficult. You're not everybody has the best that's been given to them, but it's us finding the best in them and making them rise above it.
I know hearing you give them the opportunity and then seeing them at that breakfast symposium event, get up there speaking, nervous, through all these people, suits and ties and name tags, and watching them, he and she just blow our minds about the programs you have helped them follow through, and exciting.
I was very proud of them because I was at that symposium where we met. I was able to see some of my volunteers up there talking and speaking on what they're proud of and the accomplishments what they're taking care of and they're doing in this community. And I was just like a proud mom over there, I was just. I
was just wondering how did the symposium found you, and then when they found you, and you tell them you're coming with me over there.
Yeah, well, they're just the symposium. They've been talking to me for a little while, and they really have been wanting me to be a part of it because it's what we're doing in the community and it affects our community. Like I said, these are our future generation of Stockton. And these students are like, well, we have this that's going on, which they're connected to different foundation or different things that they do within their school. And I go, well, this would be a perfect day for you guys to go over there. Talk to the principal. You guys should really have them speak to, because it's our students. It's them. It's their voice that we want heard. What are you gaining from this? Because if I don't know if they're gaining something from it, I need to hear it from you if there's something else more that I can do. And hearing them talk about it and saying how much a difference it's made and giving them an opportunity and seeing them stand up there and talk. All these students that talked that day were so shy when they first started coming with us, every single one of them. And seeing them speak with as much confidence as they had that day was just milestones for them. It really was. To stand up behind that microphone, they were nervous.
Oh, I couldn't even do that. So I probably what is it, those speaking debate class? I'll say the sentence backwards or behind, or I missed the middle and the beginning.
Oh no.
But they killed it. They got everybody's attention.
Yeah, they did. They made an impression that day. They really showed what they have, and I was very proud of them. And I told them, if you could do this, you could do anything. You really can. Wait to shoot for the stars, because there's no stopping any of these young people. They get their mindset on it.
I know, that's why I had to grab you, because watching her go up there from all these people, just open ears.
Yeah.
And they were so happy to meet her when she was done with that speech.
Yeah, she did amazing. I was just, like I said, I was so proud of them. And those are all students from different schools, because that was more than one school that was represented that day. And I have more than one school that come and volunteer with us. I have multiple schools. And I connect to pretty much all the high schools that are here in Stockton, as well as Delta College, too. I have some students that come from there, too. And just seeing, and they're all different. But ultimately, they have the same goals.
It's like I don't know if you know all the high schools, but the ones you're doing, but they're probably all different mind span, and then boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, they're completely different. And when I go to each school, it's the environment's different, because each school has their own way. But it doesn't matter. That part doesn't matter so much to me. The fact that when I get there, these schools, these students still have the same goals. They want to do something with their lives. They want to make their city better. They're proud of where they come from. And if you talk to any of these students, they tell you they love Stockton. They love where they live. They want it to be better. They're tired of all the negative. They want it to be positive. And I told them, well, they're the ones that are going to do that. They're the ones that are going to make those changes. If they become what their goals are, they could come back and make Stockton better. Because they love where they are. They love this city. And they want it to be known as something amazing and wonderful. And I told them, well, you're going to do it.
So just remind everybody out there, you know, who it is, who you are, and like, what are you trying to tell everybody, the message out there to there's programs where they can come and see you, and emails and what they can find you?
Oh, definitely. My name is Debe Griego. I'm from Sutter Gould Medical Foundation, and I'm the volunteer coordinator and the community liaison for Sutter Gould Medical Foundation. And what I'm doing is giving volunteer opportunities to our students and to adults. And it's really timely that I'm on here now, because next month is Volunteer Appreciation Month. And it's trying to let all the community know it's time to give of ourselves. Let's go out there and volunteer. You can come and volunteer with Sutter Gould Medical Foundation. You can get a hold of me, and my email is griegod@sutterhealth.org. That's griegod@sutterhealth.org. Or you can call it 209-581-6473. And if you have an interest in volunteering at one of our facilities, whether it be here in Stockton or anywhere in San Joaquin County, the opportunity is there. We would love to have you come and help with us. And I think that's what Sutter Gould is doing, trying to make those opportunities and make some doors open for whoever is out there that wants to volunteer their time and see what it's like on the other side of the doors.
Okay. So is there any message you'd like to give out to the people of Stockton?
Well, I really think that society expects so much from our youth right now. We have put so many challenges that are on their shoulders and so many things. And I think everyone, whether it be my facility, Sutter Gould Medical Foundation, or it be any business person that is out there, give these students a chance. Give them an opportunity. That's what we're trying to do. And I know everyone has something that one of them can see. Let them find their path and open that door for them so that they can go down that road and come back and make Stockton better. So it's up to us to make those changes for them, open those doors for them, give them those opportunities. And I really, really appreciate being able to be here and speak what we're doing. I hope we're making changes. I believe we are. I believe we're making a difference in our young people. Because I have one student who told me making this opportunity for him and being a volunteer at Sutter Gould was the best thing that ever happened to him. And now that young man has gone on to a university and he wants to come back and be a physician and make a difference in those patients that he learned to love. So I know that if we give these students an opportunity, they'll come back and they will make Stockton great.
There you guys have it, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, hearing amazing stories, and like, you know, if you were there when I was there, I mean, she had all these, you know, her students out there saying what they did in their program, and then hearing her stories about how they're excited, and then see hands-on of what they do, like, you know, it blows my mind. And then you get the opportunity, you know, just to see, you know, what these people can do with it, how they can show you and help you in your, you know, what your niche is, and, you know, you got to find it. And then, you know, you'll just go to their program, and then, like she says, on her website or on her email, on her phone number, you know, call if, you know, if you're interested, and, you know, just check it out.
Thank you.
So this is Juan Jose, and we're about to wrap that up, you know, with OJ's Juice Bar, and we're calling it a day. Thank you.
It was bad. It had nothing, no fire, no energy, no nothing. You know I have a shoulder right here, you know? And it must pop, pop, pop.
Welcome to the afternoon entertainment hour at OJ's Juice Bar, and here's today's juice.
Corbin Dallas. And you, what is your name?
Illuminale che t'arriva alla minaccia e batte si batte.
Good. That whole thing's your name, huh?
Multi-bus.
This is your host, OJ, and
You're listening to KXVS, the voice of